BTS news today. The Los Angeles sky looked ordinary that morning, but not for the thousands of armies closely watching Jungkook BTS's every move. A brief Instagram story post from a stage technician, deleted just minutes later, ignited a wave of rumors that shook the global fan community. In that fleeting image, a pair of gold in-ear monitors engraved with the initials JK lay atop a black amplifier labeled Tour Prep, Confidential. Like a secret carried by the wind, the photo spread rapidly. Within 2 hours, Jungkook in-ear gold shot to the top of trending topics on X and Weverse. It wasn't just the luxurious look of the item that captured attention, it was the deep symbolism attached to it. For ARMY, Jungkook only wears gold in-ears for something deeply personal, and usually something monumental. A year ago, in an exclusive Rolling Stone interview, Jungkook once said that if he ever released something that truly represented himself, he'd want to begin with a new in-ear, not just comfortable, but one that reflects light like my confidence. ARMY never forgot those words. So this morning, when gold in-ears with JK appeared, the world seemed to pause. Adding fuel to the fire, multiple Big Hit staff members were reportedly spotted near the Staples Center in LA, a venue associated with solo concerts and large-scale rehearsals. One of the black vans typically used for transporting concert gear was seen entering the building under tight security. Even faint bass beats could be heard echoing from inside, as if a rehearsal was underway. Speculation exploded. Jungkook's solo tour. A full comeback. Is he planning a Beyoncé-style surprise like at Coachella? Fanbases from Japan and Brazil even posted screenshots of what appeared to be a leaked stage rehearsal setlist. The list included Jungkook's songs like Standing Next to You, 7, and Too Sad to Dance. But what shocked everyone was the inclusion of 3 unreleased track titles. One track was listed simply as Gold Bloom. Netizens instantly speculated that this might explain the gold in-ear. Fans linked the word bloom to everything, from flower references in Still With You to metaphors about Jungkook's growth and transformation as a solo artist. Meanwhile, Jimin, also known to be in the US with Jungkook, posted a Weverse story with just 2 emojis, cherry blossom and headphone. No words, but it was enough to crash Weverse within 15 minutes. An unnamed source from the music industry reportedly told a Korean outlet that Jungkook is in the middle of exclusive mini-tour rehearsals for select major cities in the US and Europe as a warm-up for a full solo album released later this year. Still, Big Hit remained silent. No statements, no confirmations, and somehow, the silence only made everything more thrilling. As the frenzy continued, a photo of Jungkook leaving a studio in Hollywood went viral. He wore a black leather jacket, hoodie pulled up, and most strikingly, the gold in-ears already fitted in his ears. He appeared serious, speaking to a man believed to be a renowned LA choreographer who had previously worked with Justin Timberlake and The Weeknd. To top it off, several professional Korean dancers arrived at LAX 2 days ago and were reportedly taken straight to the same location. Fans noticed that at least 3 of them had danced in Jungkook's Mama and Inkigyo performances. They were seen carrying large suitcases labeled performance gear. What exactly is Jungkook preparing? Veteran ARMY Hannah Kim from Seoul uploaded a short video that pushed speculation even further. In the clip, a rehearsal track plays in the background, what sounds like a remixed version of Still With You with a faster beat and split vocals. The shocking part? Jimin's voice was clearly heard in it too. Could this be a hint at a tour collaboration? Is the gold in-ear not just a symbol of Jungkook as a soloist, but also a secret duo project in the making? Theories spread. A major fanbase in France posted about an early booking for a 10,000-seat indoor venue in Paris labeled Private Music Experience, Golden Light. The event description featured the silhouette of a lone man under a golden spotlight. Armies kept digging. On X, the hashtag #JUNGKOKTOR soon overtook hashtag #InEarGoldJK, signaling a growing global anticipation. Fans began budgeting. Many started planning vacation days. Some even redesigned their light sticks with golden themes, complete with laurel motifs and JK in classic serif fonts. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, New York to Jakarta, Jungkook's name echoed once more. But this time, not as a member of a group, but as an individual standing tall, carrying his own story, sound, and vision. The gold in-ear wasn't just an accessory, nor was it just stage aesthetics. It was a symbol. Jungkook was stepping into a new chapter of his career. And though there hasn't been a single official announcement, the world is already preparing to welcome it. Because one thing's certain, when Jungkook wears his gold in-ears, the world listens. And this time, it may be standing even closer than ever before. As the sun dipped below the LA skyline that evening, one last photo surfaced from a local photographer. Jungkook stood with his back to a large studio window, gold in-ears still in place, eyes closed, right hand quietly gripping a microphone. No sound, but the image spoke louder than words, and ARMY knew something big was coming. Night fell in Los Angeles, but the buzz around Jungkook's gold in-ears refused to die down. Across different time zones, armies around the globe stayed awake, turning their night into morning, tracking every second of this unfolding story. On fan forums like the Coup, Pan, and Reddit, theories burst like fireworks across the digital sky, all centered on the same question. Is this the beginning of Jungkook's solo world tour? Amid the storm of speculation, a well-known insider account on X, who had previously leaked accurate comeback info, posted a cryptic line: Gold Stage, 12 cities, September. Within minutes, thousands of replies flooded in. Fans began predicting the tour's name, with many suggesting it might be Golden Bloom Tour, inspired by the earlier rehearsal code. Some even claimed to have found a trademark registration under the same name by HYBE labels on a European copyright site. But beyond all the noise, there was something quieter, something emotional, deeply personal, and unmistakably Jungkook. An old interview resurfaced amid the rumors, where Jungkook once said, "If I ever step on stage alone, I don't want to be seen as a star, but as a person. I want to look into the crowd and say, this is me. Not perfect, but honest." That quote now echoed loudly in the hearts of armies, because to them, the gold in-ear wasn't just a high-end monitor. It was a declaration that Jungkook was preparing the most honest version of himself yet. And that evening, as if acknowledging the storm swirling online, Jungkook appeared briefly on Weverse Live. Just for a few minutes, he sat in a softly lit studio, wearing a black hoodie, no makeup. The camera was held loosely, just enough to show his face. Behind him, a microphone and audio monitor flickered gently. "Hey," he said quietly, almost in a whisper. "I know you're all freaking out." He smiled slightly and leaned his head against the wall. "I can't say much right now, but I'm happy you all got to see something I've been preparing, and yes, it's gold. Maybe because I'm more confident now than ever before." That one sentence alone was enough to move thousands of armies to tears in the comment section. He didn't confirm anything, but he didn't deny it either. Before ending the live, Jungkook played a short melody from a song that had never been heard before. Just a few seconds, but it was enough to make listeners feel as though they were hit by a wave of overwhelming emotion. The song carried a soft minor tone, with faint lyrics that sounded like, "This is the version they never knew, just me and you." A renowned composer who has also worked with HYBE mentioned in his latest podcast, without dropping any names, one of the biggest projects of the year is coming from an artist who's usually known as part of a group. The songs will tap into emotional depths never touched before. It's going to be an incredibly honest, incredibly bold body of work.